Welcome to the third edition of RaceCenter on ENSN. We're here to recap a doubleheader. Ready to recap the first race at Auto Club by Fusion Racing with Martin Truex on the pole, and he would lead us to the line to start today's race. Truex would get a good run on the back. They'd get 4 wide, and Blaney would be the one who gets through for the lead. He would lead lap number 1. And then on lap 3, hard crash, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Just slight contact and Kyle Busch's hard damage as he backed it into the wall. Then on lap 5, we'd restart to start stage 2, I believe, and Alex Bowman out in front, Kyle Larson to the outside. Here comes Truex. They were all over each other, and Bowman would steal stage number 2. We would then restart, and they'd get crazy here as they come through the pack on lap 9, and Bowman lead, but then Larson would spin out, and Austin Cindric would run into him. Tough luck for both of them. They would both be out of the race. On lap 12, we'd restart, and Alex Bowman would be in the lead. Then Truex would spin out, and this would set up an overtime restart at Auto Club, and that's where it would get interesting. Overtime, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin on the front row. Bowman uses that outside line for the lead, and then Bell gets through, and now Tyler Reddick is going to be the next guy you want to watch, because here he comes through the field trying to get one last run at Alex Bowman, but Bowman would be able to hang on through 3 and 4, and Alex Bowman would win Auto Club over Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and others, as he would get to celebrate. Good one for them, and that gets him in the playoffs. Alex Bowman joins Chris Busch in the playoffs. Here are your finishing results. Bowman wins, Denny Hamlin 5th, Bell 4th, Reddick 3rd, Blaney 2nd. Kurt Busch got a top finish. He was able to make up for earlier on. Good run for him. See William Byron 11th. And others. Now we'll see the back half of the field here. Bubba Wallace just outside the top 20. He had a strong Daytona 500. Then you see Kyle Busch and others, big names, who finished out back. Now we're ready to recap the Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas by RCH Productions. It was Martin Truex Jr. again on the pole for the race. Second straight pole. And it's here at Las Vegas. He would lead us to the line to start the race. Truex would get a good jump, and he would pull away with the lead. Daniel Suarez, though, would be in tow. He would actually make a move on him and pass him for the lead as they would complete lap number 1. On lap number 3 at the end of stage 1, it would be Daniel Suarez who would win stage 1 over Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, and others. Then on the restart, this is where it's going to get crazy. Suarez is in the lead, and through 2, he gets loose, slides up into traffic right in front of Eric Jones and a bunch of others. 3 cars flip. Cindric flipped all the way over. Then Suarez and Eric Jones are stuck upside down. A humongous crash. Suarez just looks like he slid on the apron there. Hard bounce off the wall right into Eric Jones. And then chaos ensues from there, and a bunch of guys get taken out. Tough luck for them. And a lot of those cars would be out of the race. We restart now for stage number 3. Kyle Busch out front. Kyle Busch out in front of Kyle Larson. We advance to 2 to go. Kyle Busch gets loose, and now Alex Bowman makes a move up the inside, and he would take over the lead. Through 3 and 4, coming to the white flag. Bowman would be the one to make a mistake now, and Kyle Busch would make it a race, and they take the white. It's going to get tight. Kyle Busch was on the inside. They beam Bane down into 1. Kyle Busch gets clear of Bowman. Bowman's would have one more shot at him down in 3 and 4. And Bowman gets to the inside, moves Kyle out the way, they door slam again, and in the end, though, Kyle Busch would win. And an amazing finish, and Kyle Busch would get to celebrate with a burnout. He has also won himself into the playoffs for the NASCAR Community Cup Series. Let's take a look at your finishing results from that race. Kyle Busch got the win. Bowman having a great season. He gets 2nd. Larson gets a top 5. Justin Haley in the top 10 with Michael McDowell and Daniel Hemrick. Good runs for them. And you see the back part of the field. You see a lot of these guys that got wrecked out. Bunch of big names got taken out in that crash. And that would definitely hurt them in the standings. Now let's take a look at the standings. Here are your top 12. Look at these gaps people have. Brad Keselowski's already up 38 points. And look at Ricky Stenhouse. He's 10th. Up 18, and then the bubble, though, it's really close. Only a 1-point gap between Chase Elliott and Daniel Hemrick. Eric Jones is in, Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell are in. Big names, Ross Chastain, Eric Almirola, Suarez, Reddick, Kurt Busch, Austin Cindric, Kevin Harvick, not in the playoffs. They have their work cut out for him. They're going to have to make it up here in this next little bit. So you see the last guys of the field. Still, only 60 points separate the cutoff from the last guy in the field. So definitely very impressive. We will see you next time at Phoenix to recap Phoenix by Last Lap Racing Network. But that does it for now. We'll see you guys next time.